I capped just now.
I feel it on my mustache.
How the fuck did you find us?
Who are we talking about?
We're sorry to inconvenience you. And just like that, boys, we're rolling. Boys and gals.
Boys and gals and girls.
Whichever you prefer.
Boys and gals and days.
So, elephant in the room. We have different equipment. New equipment.
Yep, the giraffe in the room is we have new microphones.
The giraffe.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So, due to this new equipment, we're in our living room where Thaddeus here is rocking his party chain and his crown.
Yeah, Thaddeus.
Doing his thing.
It's also just way more comfortable. Just
Oh, yeah. We're
on a couch.
Posted up on a couch.
I'm
right
not
now.
like on the floor or like the corner of my bed.
I'm not in a literal car seat hunched over a fucking Jack Daniels bottle. Sorry, Mom.
I have a lot of stories that I could use that exact sentence in.
This feels real.
In a car seat, hunched over a Jack Daniels bottle. You know? Good times, good memories.
Good times.
Yeah, we got our nice neon, not neon, open sign. We need to just, like, splatter this wall with, like street signs and, like,
Dude,
a bunch
I'm
of,
down.
like, cool, like, banners and stuff. Just a great back shot.
I'm down.
Back shot. Great backdrop. You know?
Oh, just like Kim Kardashian.
Yeah, we... that Chris Pratt bit from
Dude,
Parks and Rec.
Chris Pratt is my hero. Oh, what a legend. What a real nice guy.
He's a comedian, but
Real
he's an
good
actor.
guy.
He's an actor, but he's a comedian.
He's a real good guy.
I feel like most comedians can act, but not every actor is funny, you know?
Oh, no. I mean, there's... A comedian actor is just two professions being mixed into one.
I mean, they're borderline the same thing because as a comedian, you go on stage and you have this
You're like
act.
a performer.
It's like a live performance. It's like theater almost. You have everything memorized, all your lines, all your stories, and you try to flow it together as best as possible. Or you just don't go in with any material and make jokes about the audience.
Dude, I've been watching some smaller comedians to, like, see if I can't, like, pick up on some of their flow. I found this guy. Ah, man. Shit. I forget his last name. I'll have to look him up. I know his name was Dusty.
Yeah.
I'll look him up real quick.
I just discovered a smaller comedian. He's pretty funny. I don't know where he grew up. I think his name's it's Kevin. What's his name? Do you know who I'm talking about?
Oh, yeah.
Who is it?
Kevin Costner.
No, Kevin James.
Kevin James.
Yeah, Kevin Hart.
King James. LeBron
King James.
Oh, you're talking about LeBron James.
Yeah.
He plays with Kobe.
I think Kobe has played with Kevin Hart. Probably like foosball.
Oof.
Who do you think, if they were to play foosball, whose house would it be at? Who are we talking about? We're talking about Kevin Hart and who?
Kobe Bryant.
Oh.
I wonder where he's at.
I hope he's doing okay. You know? Great guy. Legend, dude.
Yeah.
It'd be a shame.
Dusty Slay.
Dusty Slay.
Everybody go watch Dusty Slay on YouTube, man.
We'll put a link.
Just a real wholesome guy.
Real wholesome guy. Great guy.
Just does real good comedy.
Also,
he's got a lot of good, like, recovery bits.
Yeah, that's the goal. Like, you can make a bad joke. Just make a joke about how shitty your joke was. And
you got to
people will
prepare.
laugh.
You got to be ready.
Right? You have to go into a situation and you have to plan out every single possible social encounter branch that could occur. You got to Doctor Strange that shit. You got to see all, like, 3 million, like, possible outcomes. And you got to pick the one where Tony dies. Hopefully you don't have a friend named Tony in your friend group. Did that track or was that just stupid?
Dude,
Did that make any sense? I don't know. Where's my orange juice?
So, welcome. Welcome to the podcast.
Welcome to the podcast for the first time.
We're sorry to inconvenience you, but you're trapped here now.
You're stuck and we're here. We're your capturers.
So this will be...
We're not trying to scare you. I'm sorry. It's a little early to scare you off already. We're not harmful, but really nice guys. I'm gentle. I'm a gentle, not giant.
Real good guy. Real
gentle, average, below average size dude.
There's one real good guy here.
Yep. I'm not going to say who.
You guys debate that.
We'll vote at the end of it.
Yeah, let us know in the comments.
Yeah, we'll get like a fourth party to vote. We'll get them to vote through the third party.
So, we have, since the last 5 episodes, bought new equipment.
Better equipment.
Much if
better.
you couldn't tell already. And so, we've had the idea we will put those episodes in a separate place. Like a little season or a series, if you will.
Like a preseason.
Like a preseason.
Like a pilot season, kind of. Yeah.
Like a pilot 5 episodes. And so from this episode on, we're going to do seasons. So this is now season 1, episode 1.
The first, very first.
Of Sorry to Inconvenience You.
Yep, we are sorry to inconvenience you.
So we got some new microphones. We got some audio interface. We got all this shit hooked in. It looks like a octopus is going through our house right now with all these wires, but
I mean, like six, 7 wires. My headset's just on the floor. So.
We're also just hella posted up on the couch right now. Oh my
gosh, we can just sit back, relax. I might fall asleep on the podcast, and you guys can listen to the ASMR of me snoring and waking myself up.
It's great.
Snoring.
It's so great.
Have you ever done that? Have you ever snored so loud that you woke yourself up?
You've woke me up with your snoring before.
That's not what I asked.
It's also Cap. I capped just now.
Oh yeah, no. I don't think we ever slept close enough. I don't think we've ever slept sober close enough that I would wake you up with my snoring.
Apparently, I snore in my sleep, so it's like there's no hiding it. I don't know.
We should have a competition. Matter. We should set up microphones in front of our faces when we like sleep.
At least
and see who can get the biggest audio spike in the night. Yeah, you know.
That'd be so great,
right?
Well, at least if you're snoring, I can hear you snoring, and I know you're at least still alive. Like if I come down and you're on the couch in the morning at like 6:30,
yeah,
just passed out, I'm like.
Or you mean like 3 hours ago when you got back from putt-putt and I was already asleep on the couch?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just came back in and I was like, you want to do some podcast?
And I was like.
You looked at me for 2 seconds, went, huh? I sat down, watched Solar Opposites for 5 minutes, and I heard you.
Oh, I remember you walking. I remember you walking in the door, and I don't remember you being in the room. I don't remember you ever sitting down. I never.
think you fell asleep before I sat down, bud.
Yeah, I think I fell asleep when I said, huh? And my eyes closed, and then you walked over and sat down.
But anyway, that's besides the point.
But yeah, and then brand new. Where'd you buy this laptop? Tell them how much YouTube money you spent on it.
I'm not telling them where I bought it because it was a shitty experience.
It was?
Actually, no, I'll tell you. It was Walmart.
I was going to say, did you have a hard time at Best Buy? Did you get targeted at Target?
It was Walmart, and it came like a day late. It wasn't that big of an inconvenience. But it told me one thing, and then it didn't do that thing.
So did you get it for fucking free?
No.
They shafted you.
I'm also not going to tell you how much I paid for it.
It was $906.
$950,000.
$50,000. That's still not a lot. You don't know how much a 50 is.
That's what we call it in showbiz, a callback.
A call forward. But so, super nice laptop. Brilliant laptop.
Yeah. Great little laptop. We're able to watch our little wavelengths as we talk, and we can monitor our own voices. This is wild.
When I talk, I just watch my line go up and down, and it pleases me. I'm like, I'm making that happen, and it feels good.
For those who didn't know, all the episodes before this were recorded on a fucking
smartphone.
Yeah, iPhone.
You got it.
You interrupted
Keep that in.
Fucked me up.
Keep that in.
Leave it in.
But now on a Fire Phone 6.
It's an iPhone, man.
Yeah.
It's got just a pretty good speaker, but shit, we had some struggles.
Yeah. I mean, the audio that we recorded off of a Bluetooth speaker was definitely worse. So, I mean, the iPhone worked for what it was.
The underwater episode did suck, for sure.
Yep.
Heartbreaking loss that episode.
I'm thinking we should post it on the Patreon.
Just that?
I know. I just edited it proper, like an actual episode. And
but you just can't hear any of it.
Yeah. And
it's not going to make somebody pay for that. I'm sure there's one person that would pay for like $5 just to support us to do that.
My mom. Yeah. She'd be like, I can't hear anything you're saying. It sounds like water. I think I heard you guys say butthole. And I was like, yep, that's episode 3. That's the thing. I think the original underwater bit, like the underwater like forbidden podcast episode, I think that episode originally was a lot raunchier than than the aftercomer of it. That was actually a really good episode.
Well, yeah, there's gonna be some episodes that are subject to just disappear one day.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're looking at you 1 and 2.
Number 2. You gotta put you on weight. Number 2. Number 1 is our highest viewed episode though, so that would be an issue. It's at like.
Would it?
It's at like it's at a good number. And if we
Yeah.
remove it, it removes all the views.
Well, yeah. So you guys know.
But everyone here knows how fucking YouTube works, so
Yeah.
we don't need to talk about the algorithm anymore.
We can literally just privatize the video, and then only we can watch it when we want to.
Yeah. So me and Carter bought laptops around the same time. I mean, I got mine probably when we moved in here. So maybe like 2 months, 3 months, 4 months. I don't know how long we've been here.
You
Could
got
be
it for work, though, didn't you?
Yeah, I got it for work.
Nice laptop.
Good laptop.
Sturdy.
It's not
solid.
expensive. It hasn't broken or anything. Good size. Great screen. Very bright. Fast enough.
The screen durable.
Yeah. Yeah. Very durable. Very. It takes blows well.
oh, nice.
It takes blows like a man in Vegas.
So, like,
Okay.
if you like accidentally drop a wrench on it, it'll be good.
Actually, the other day I dropped the license plate bracket on it, and I was like, okay, well, it was a license plate. It was like one of our dealer tags, and it was like hanging above, and I just bumped it, and it fell off the shelf, and it fell on my laptop, and I was like, all right, whatever, it's not gonna do that much damage. I caught the bigger thing because I didn't want the bigger thing to fall. I look down, and I'm missing like 6 fucking keys. And I start scattering around the shop
shit.
all over the floor. There's just like, I lost my K. I mean, there's so many jokes I can't make without a K on my keyboard. I lost like my hyphen or whatever. And I was like, I don't even know if I know how to use you. Like,
I'm not even sure if I know what that is.
I had to pull up my iPhone and check my iPhone keyboard. I was like, so that's the one I'm missing. I was like, I don't need it. No, but the other day, this laptop gets abused, and they asked me if I wanted a warranty, and I was like, it's going to be in a shop. I'm going to spill oil on it. I might drop tools on it or whatever. I was like, how much is it? They were like, $5. I was like, no, I can't. That's
What if it was just $5?
It was. It was just $5. Yeah, I didn't interrupt.
You're
I
just
gave them,
broke?
I let them talk. I was like, dude, this is already, I'm not going to talk about my YouTube money.
Yeah.
Like, it's a cheap laptop, but it's a good laptop. But I should have gotten the warranty because there was a situation with a good old coworker of mine. He had 1 slice of pizza left in his pizza box after lunch. And looking back at it, I wish I just asked him for the 1 piece of pizza. But instead, I took the box and I put it under the car he was working on while it was on the ground. And when he finally figured out his pizza was under the car, he was like, who did this? And immediately my coworker rats me out. I was like,
Who did this?
I was
This
like-
must be undone.
I was like, you're going to believe this little liar? It was obviously not me. It was obviously him. When he found out it was me and I was lying, he like rips out this piece of supreme fucking pizza and just, I'm working over like this diesel truck. So instead of throwing it at me, he just hogs it at my tools. And it just direct impacts with the screen of my laptop, just spraying toppings all over my shit.
Oh my god,
Dude, I was furious. And
was it okay?
Dude, I picked up my laptop with the pizza and shit on it. I walk over to his bay and I just dump all the shit on his floor, and I was like, clean my fucking laptop.
Did he clean it?
Yeah, he did. Because he would lose his fucking job because he's already on 3 strikes.
Oh shit! What do you mean 3 strikes?
3
3 strikes and you're out.
Well, actually, I was talking to my coworker because my manager came up and was like, "Hey, just letting you know, you've got 3 strikes." And I was like, "So are we playing baseball? So is it 3 strikes, but he gets 3 outs? So that's 9 strikes. How many innings are we playing?"
Where are we?
Yeah, I was like, "How many innings are we playing? Like, when is this game over?" I was like, "Is there a slaughter rule?" It's funny because he's got 3 strikes, so 1 out and 0 balls. You know?
Damn.
Right? And I said that to
Damn,
his
bro.
face. But then he hogged pizza at my laptop. and all over my tools and shit. I'm like cleaning it up. I'm making a joke out of it. Maybe like 5 minutes later, I'm beat red, furious that he like fucked with my shit. And then
When did he clean it?
huh? Oh, immediately. I was like, clean this. I need it to work. And he was like,
grow up, Randy.
his apology was, I'm sorry. I wouldn't have thrown it at like your tools or anything. I was gonna throw it at you, but you were standing in front of a customer's car.
Dude, here's what I'm gonna say about that. If you didn't want to throw it at your tools, and you didn't want to throw it at you because you were standing in front of a customer's car,
Right.
Here's an idea for you, you thick-skulled Neanderthal. How about you take that pizza, you fucking simmer down, Sandra, and you fucking eat your pizza instead of wasting it.
Yeah.
You got mad that your pizza was underneath of a fucking car.
It was in the cardboard box underneath of a car. The car wasn't leaking anything.
Here's
Nothing
what you should have done. You should have filled it with like...
I played hide and seek with his pizza.
Filled it with like WD-40.
Brake clean.
And brake cleaner. And then, do you have super glue at your shop?
Yeah.
Super glue the fucking cardboard shut. So he tries to get into it, and he can't get into the box.
And then the brake clean slowly leaks out of the corners, and the gas kills him.
And then, actually, you take the pizza out, and you replace it with a small rock. And then he thinks the pizza's in there. You really eat the pizza, and he gets pissed about that. So you hide the pizza box somewhere in the
No, because then he would
customer's
throw
car.
the small rock at my laptop instead of the slice of pizza.
No, but you see you super glued it shut, so that he can't get into
He
it.
can't get to the small rock. Cardboard would be working a shop.
Well, he cuts...
You could open it with a wrench.
He gets the box cutter and he cuts it open. He finds out it's just a small rock inside, not his
Small rock.
pizza.
But the rock is super glued to the box.
But by this time, you're already on a fucking boat to Bermuda. So you got away clean.
I'm on a plane to Bermuda. I
You've
just
got
don't
away-
know it yet.
You've got away
It
clean.
just disappears.
You've got away clean with this fucking supreme piece of pizza, and he's just standing at work with a rock like a dumbass.
Well,
I
the thing
think this is a perfect situation you win in.
Well, the thing is, if I had asked, he would have given it to me. I know that for a fact. It's just he got really heated for no reason.
Like he clearly didn't want it.
Well, the thing is, I think he was having a hard time with the vehicle that I put the pizza under, so he was already pissed off at the car, and I was just there acting dumb.
He just looks over. He's like, "What am I going to pizza in here?"
And then I was just like, "You didn't need all 8. 7's the limit. You don't need the 8th pizza slice. That could have been for
Jesus.
me or for my laptop." He cleaned it though. We're good. We're square. I joke about it all the time at work because honestly, hilarious.
That's so funny,
dude. I listed. I saved it in my phone, but I listed it as the time I tried to download a Supreme Pizza at work.
What?
The time I tried to download a Supreme Pizza at work.
You wouldn't steal
And then
a car.
I read it in my notes, and I was like, I know exactly what I was talking about when I wrote that.
I want to talk about this Yule log you put on the fucking
Yule log?
TV.
That is the burning bush. Was at one point.
It's a funny thing because it's a 2-hour long video of a burning log.
I'll let you ask your questions, and then I'll tell you the sentiment of this video.
Well, there's a thing that pops up at the beginning, and it says, at the end of this video, there's a time lapse to recap what you watched.
Do you know what that means? We have to watch the whole thing.
No.
Yeah.
I don't understand why there has to be a time. Actually, no. Is this the same fire? Holy fuck,
Yeah.
I'm stupid. It makes sense.
What do you mean?
The fire's burning.
Yeah.
The whole thing.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm fucking stupid.
And at the very end, it just does it really
It's a
fast.
real fire.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Cool.
Okay. Any questions?
No, I
Okay.
got it.
The sentiment of this fire in particular, I actually recorded this at my uncle's cabin. That is the stump of the bush that tore your shoulder up. I found
I
the
thought you were
bush.
telling the truth. I was like,
No, I found the bush, chopped that bitch down,
You little
chopped it down,
fuck.
removed that stump, won't be hurting anyone else. It was actually a fire hydrant. You jumped into a fire hydrant.
you cut the fire hydrant down.
Yeah, and I put it into log form.
You
That's
set
what
it
you're
on
watching.
fire.
Yep.
Wow.
Actually, that's what I used as the backdrop for the fire, is the inside of a fire hydrant.
That's a stretch, bud.
Yeah, I had to stretch the metal out to get that square shape, because the fire hydrant naturally round. Fire hydrant naturally round.
Good, the fire hydrant naturally round.
What? But did you know? And then Kyle was here, and then but then Katie couldn't stay because Katie was, and then Kyle had to leave as well.
And then he did, and then we did, and then we.
And then the fire was actually just a fucking fire I found on YouTube because I thought it would be nice but not distracting. Does that answer your questions and all your qualms?
Yeah. Fair enough.
Are your all qualms squared out?
Fair enough. That's all I have to say.
Can I talk?
Halfway through explaining my questions, I realized why I'm in the wrong, so you don't have to keep going. You stupid. You fucking. I haven't even been home for a fucking day.
Huh?
You haven't been home for a day.
No, dude.
And you're already fucking getting at my neck and
I had
fucking neck and back.
I had a reunion that when I was driven up there, I stepped out of the vehicle and I realized just how high I actually was. And I didn't realize that one tiny hit would turn my legs into it would make the bones mush, you know?
Jello legs.
Jelly legs, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like if I kicked a thing of Jello, my leg would jiggle and not the Jello. Like that's how I was feeling. You feel
Jello
that?
just be solid?
Yeah, just be solid, just be concrete. In comparison to my leg, yeah. But no, I got there and I was like trying to navigate my way through social interactions with these older, maybe more Mennonite family members.
Family members.
Maybe older family members. Maybe, yeah. Big breakfast. I didn't eat as much as I normally did because I think I was high and hungover. But I didn't eat as much as normal, so I didn't feel sick afterwards. I think every year we have this reunion, if I eat that meal, we have this big breakfast where everyone just throws all their food in one big pot and you just eat. I think every year I have to take a shit within 20 minutes of eating that breakfast.
Wait.
There's one bathroom up there, too.
Wait.
Yep, waiting.
They throw everything that everyone has made into
No,
one
I exaggerated.
pot?
I exaggerated.
Or is it just like
It's just a potluck.
Oh,
Yeah, it's like a breakfast. It's a Mick potluck.
I thought you guys were making like some sort of fucking breakfast gumbo, and I was like, no
Like
wonder
a-
you fucking shit your brains
Just like
out.
a shepherd's pie. Hey, I mean, that's what we do for lunch. We take everything and we throw it together for a shepherd pie.
That makes sense. That's an
Yeah.
actual thing.
Yeah.
Breakfast
you take
in
all
a
the
bowl
leftovers,
is not
like
a
the
thing.
eggs and the sausage and the bacon and the cheese and the crust, and you just throw everything together and the biscuits. And you take leftover biscuits to make the crust. These Mennonites know how to cook.
Built different.
Built different, and they build different too. They know how to cook well. They're super fast.
Fuck can they run.
Fuck can they run. Wait, is that the Amish?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Amish. Mennonites are pretty quick too, on their feet and in the kitchen. But
Well,
nothing
Mennonites
goes to
and
waste.
Amish, how different are they?
Yeah, they found out like how to eat bones. That's how like Mennonite they are. Like nothing on the chicken goes to waste.
What's the difference
So-
between a Mennonite and an Amish person? Is Amish, is that what old order Mennonite is?
Do you want me to actually give you an answer, or do you want me to just like fake it? Like I don't know. Like I'm not either. I haven't really studied
something.
either. Improv something. The difference is I just look square at your cock. Can you close your legs, you whore?
No, bitch. I'm chilling on the couch.
So I think the difference between the Mennonites and the almonds is,
Bro, hold up. You call them the almonds?
I think Mennonites are just kind of I think Mennonites are just kind of more technologically advanced than the Amish. I feel like the Amish is more of like a
Mennonites have cars and shit.
yeah, they got cars and shit. I mean, they got trucks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they got like old beater, like old C10s and
Amish are like, I have one, possibly 2 horsepower if I'm rich.
2 horsepower or 2.
What is being rich as an Amish person look like? They don't have bank accounts, do they? Is all Amish money
being
in
close to
cash?
God.
Yeah, but
Their currency is faith. They're like, I have good faith that you'll pay me back. And they're like, I can't pay you back. We don't have a currency. Yeah. I don't know what that means. I'm a lazy fuck.
I have good faith that God will deliver your money. Because I will not be doing that.
Dude, I saw a post about Rumspringa. Dude, is that a real thing?
Yeah.
It is?
It's what is it? Like, she wouldn't know.
Rum
Maybe.
is
is all springed out. She's asleep in the corner.
Her Rumspring. She's. But like, what's the difference? Like, really between the? I guess the only difference is that the Amish have Rumspringer and the Mennonites have free will. I think that's about it. More than most.
Jordan, look at me in the eyes.
Do the Amish know how to cook?
Yeah.
What, like,
Amish potato salad? You ever fucking
I was gonna
heard
say,
of it?
what, beets and potatoes?
I like beets. You don't like beets? I'm about to beat your ass. So we're gonna mark these microphones because I don't want that one.
Wait, hold
Yoshi tried to fucking suck it off.
on. I want to know what that sounds like so bad. This is so fucked. Let's kill a fucking drink.
You want to kill a drink?
We were talking about Rumspringer for too long.
No. I liked Rumspringa because
Rumspringa!
it's like, I forget what it is exactly, but it's like where the Amish guys and girls go out for like, it's either like a weekend or a week.
Yeah.
And they just go out and like just live basically a quote unquote normal life.
Yeah.
And they're just like figure out if they want to stay Amish or not. A lot of them go back.
Really?
A lot of them go back and they're like, yeah, I'm fine with this.
It's basically just like their it's like their bachelor party.
Exactly.
That's essentially what it is. Does it have anything to do with like marriage, or like is it just age thing?
I think it's just like at a certain point you just get to choose if you want to. I'm sure it's like
if you want to leave or if
something.
you want to do Rumspringer. Is Rumspringer required? Is it like one of your gen eds?
It's probably
for being
optional.
Amish? Optional? But I feel like you're not a real Amish person if you don't participate in Rumspringer.
Probably not.
Phony Amish? Are there fake Amishes?
Yo, have you ever seen like Amish Mafia and shit?
The thing is, if you wanted to fake something, why would you want to fake being Amish? I mean, like, fake being rich.
Is that?
Yeah.
Listen.
Fake being a thug. Yeah. Fake being Amish. What are you to gain? Like, discounts at the farmer's market?
Isn't a fake Amish person just a Mennonite?
Oh. That can cook. You know? I don't know. I've never had an Amish person cook for me. If there's any Amish listeners out there,
how the fuck did you find us?
Yeah. Oh shit!
What fucking aliens?
We're not gonna offend anyone. They can't hear this.
Aliens contacted you with fucking radios?
Yeah. Is your neighbor being really loud with their podcast listenings, and you're just hearing it through the speaker of your neighbor's window?
They're just like, all I can hear is just Urban Dictionary quotes all night long.
So, on the topic of camp and camping and campfires, we mentioned on the last the precast. We'll call it the precast. The blunder, yeah, the rough start cast. On one of those episodes, we mentioned a little bit about this special Camp for Kids. Camp for Kids.
Oh yeah.
Do you remember the 2012 Camp for Kids? Where
Yes.
like the bubonic plague.
Yeah. I know what you're
Literally hospitalized half of the children in this camp.
Yep.
So here's how it hit me.
Oh boy.
This is how I knew I was sick. The kid on my team that I first got sick, I'm not going to mention his name. Hank.
Leave it in.
When we first realized that our
Fucking super
entire
spreader.
team was about to get sick, we were at a job site, and we had just eaten a lot of ice cream and like, wow, he ripping outside. We had just eaten a lot of ice cream and like pink cake. Motherfucker turns to a tree and just vomits rainbow pink on the side of this tree, and I died laughing, and I'm like, I'm next. But he's just throwing up fucking pink, and it's hilarious to fucking like think about because it's so gross and yucky. But it's just cake and ice cream. Like, it couldn't have been that bad.
Dude, in my adult years, I've just grown to not care about throw up.
I know,
much.
I don't care. Genuinely,
just like, I
anywhere,
see it too
anytime,
much.
sober, not sober. Like, I don't care. Like, throwing up is not an issue as long as I don't like die.
Right.
You know.
Just don't die.
But so later, I don't know if it was that night. It was probably the next day because I think it took like a second to hit. Maybe it was the same night. But for one of the afternoon activities, the camp, I don't know why, decided to play Napoleon Dynamite in the big auditorium for everyone to watch.
Oh, yeah.
Never seen the movie before. For what it was back then, for like the age that I was, if we think about that, that was 2012. That was 9 years ago. 9 years ago. Right at 9 years ago, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was watching Napoleon Dynamite for the first time. Didn't get it. Didn't enjoy it. Wasn't funny for me at the time. I could probably enjoy it now.
It's really good.
It is.
If you're into that sort of thing. It's for a specific audience,
but I wasn't feeling good. I was sitting there watching it. I was like kind of sweating. I was kind of stressed. And halfway through it, I'm like, fuck. And I run upstairs, and I just find there's a trash can in the hallway, and I just throw up in the trash can. I'm like, I'm dead. I threw up 12 times in the course of 5 hours.
wow.
Just like spread out, like in the school, in my car, at my house. Like, terrible time.
Open that right around all of the very expensive equipment.
Worst case scenario, it all gets ruined. You want to drink this?
I'll drink it as fast as I can. I can't guarantee I'll chug it.
Are you going to drink it as fast as you can and finish it, or are you going to just like... Yep, cheers.
I'll just finish it as fast as I possibly can. How you feeling, bud?
Mad carbonated.
Really?
Yeah.
A screwdriver?
It's carbonated. It's like soda. It's like a fuzzy screwdriver. Fuzzy screwdriver. You're working in the shop. You're like, hey, tool boy, bring me my fuzzy screwdriver.
Oh, God, I do not feel good.
You don't feel good? No bueno?
No, I feel fine.
We chilling. You going to yak for the first time in 3 days?
No.
You sure? If I hit you in your exposed testicle.
I didn't yak at the beach.
You didn't yak at the beach at all?
Mm-mm.
Were you going hard enough?
Dude, I was fucking bonsai'd
bonsai?
every night of the week, dude.
Bonsai? Wait, what is that?
I think I was the only one that drank every night, and that kind of makes me a little bit depressed, but at the same time, it's the beach,
yeah.
so fuck off.
No, that's the thing. Like, they didn't rage every night. You're on vacation for a full week, and you're not going to rage every night and get at least your money's worth out of it. Like, if I'm not working, I'm taking advantage of not working. You know? Like this weekend. Like, family reunion still went hard. You know, I just waited till all the Mennonites went to sleep, and then I went out in the woods in a treehouse and got fucked up. It'd be
That's
like
how you
that.
do it.
We played drinking games to Mario Party and let her fly.
Just let it eat.
Let it eat. Let it dig.
What are you playing, Nintendo Switch?
Yeah, we had the Switch out there. We did horse races, which is like a card game that Brant probably invented. But it basically just made him take 3 shots for no reason. And me and Rihanna were
Very nice.
Yeah, me and Rihanna were like, you came up with this game, but you suck at it. Yeah. I was mad paranoid, though, because I may or may not have been token. Might have been token in the woods in that treehouse. They didn't, I'm not going to say where it was because they don't really allow smoking up there, but I was like, I got to make my toke, you know? Like, I'm chilling, I'm just going to smoke a little tonight, you know? It'd be like that. The treehouse has a glass door in the back, and then the front door is like a screen door with no screen.
Mm-hmm.
So I just hung the tarp up in the front, so it's like blocks off the front door.
Were you guys going to spend the night out there?
We were going to, but then we got really messed up, and then some people just got Ubered home. Yeah. So
you
we
guys
just
left Saturday night?
No, I ended up sleeping in the back of my dad's pickup truck. And
out in the air? Like outside?
Not in the bed.
In the
well,
cab.
he had a bed cover anyways. He offered, like, he was like, hey, it's got a bed cover. You can just slide in there, leave the tailgate open. You can just sleep there. And, like, if you're covered, you're off the ground. And I was like, that's a good idea. If you leave your truck unlocked, I'll just sleep in the truck. You know, I was like,
thanks, Dad.
I was like, I like the idea of being in the truck more than in the bed of the truck. But
a bear just comes and grabs your feet.
grabs my leg.
Just yanks you out.
But because, so I had a hammock covering the front door, and then the back door was glass. I was worried that, like, if someone came up the ramp, we weren't going to be able to see them, and if they came around the back, it was glass, and I was going to get really scared. And I was smoking, I was high, I was paranoid, and we were all we killed a bottle of, like, Pink Whitney.
Oh, Jesus.
But,
Ugh.
so while you were gone on this very special vacation time,
Hell yeah.
we had our very own Destiny. like water your flowers for you while you're gone, because obviously I cannot be trusted with that.
That's why I didn't ask you to do it.
Yeah, I didn't even know what was going on.
Yeah.
I just came home and I was like, his flowers look really good. And it was like 3-4 days into you being gone. And she's like, yeah, I've been watering them every day. And I was like, oh, well, I probably should have paid attention to that.
I think it was right after she sent me that picture of you. I was like, hey, by the way,
Yeah.
since this fuckhead's upside down in a bathtub, sitting like a damn bionicle, how about we
Bionicle?
how about we fucking water my flowers? Will you do that for me,
Yeah,
since
we do
he's
that.
incapable?
So
Fucking passed out in a bathtub.
basically,
Dude, who the fuck are you? Dude, you used to be the party king. What's happened to you, brother?
you were not here for that. That was crazy.
You were not here. That was not we've got hours Jordan behavior.
No, that was going hard, going fast, and then everyone went to bed and I was dead.
You got less depressed and you just stopped partying as hard. It's okay, man. I did it too.
Yeah, dude, my mental health is at an all-time medium, you know?
All-time medium rare.
Like, I'm not
Little
happy to be
pink.
alive, but I'm not sad that I'm alive either, you know?
Yeah.
That's not true. I love my life.
We're
Got a
just
good
here.
life. Got a good life. Got a good car.
We're just here, man.
Yeah. I mean, life is...
Life sure is sweet, isn't it?
Yeah.
It sure is.
But we had our very own Guestney out watering. Is that bread? We had our Guestney watering your flowers for you. And I got this idea. We had this tomato sitting in our house for like weeks with greens. It was in our fridge with just the biggest mold spot on it. And neither one
Nasty
of
tomato.
us wanted it was starting to smell. Neither one of us wanted to touch it purely out of laziness. It was in a plastic container. We didn't have to physically touch it. It wouldn't have been gross.
Right.
We just didn't want it was just there. So I pulled it out and then I left it on the counter for like a day. And then I was like, I'm going
Oh.
to put this somewhere. And our neighbor, we noticed while we were watering your flowers, the neighbor child stomped in the middle of your pot and kind of like pressed out all the flowers out.
Is that... Yo!
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah.
The pod? Is that why the fucking middle of my flower...
Yeah,
Dude, control your fucking kid.
Yeah, so what I did, I noticed that, and based off the previous encounter with her ripping your fucking flowers out of the pot,
Holy shit.
I was like,
Flower dad is heated.
I was like, Carter's doing this thing where he wants to watch something grow. He wants to take care of this thing and like watch it sprout. I was like, I'm on the opposite end of the spectrum. I was like, I want to put this tomato outside, and I just want to watch it slowly take its course and slowly like decay.
You're taking
and
the
die.
opposite approach.
Yeah, because you're like, I want to watch this thing grow and blossom, and I want to watch this thing kind of decay and just become what it's meant to be.
I know where this is going.
You know what I mean? Like, I come home from work. Her daughter fucking waffle stomped my fucking tomato into the gravel lot. And I was like, that's like putting that tomato on do not resuscitate at the age of like 6. Like, it had plenty of decaying to go. And that fucking child went underwater, couldn't swim super well. The lifeguard pulled him out, and they're like, sorry, nothing we can do.
Dude,
he's got to run his course.
Unbelievable.
I just wanted
Why
to watch
didn't you tell me that?
I just wanted to watch this tomato because I wanted to watch this tomato die.
God.
She took that from me.
That's... Dude.
Unforgivable.
She takes them all out. She takes the flowers out.
Dude,
She takes
It
out the
wasn't
fucking
just-
tomato.
yeah, it's just disgusting too. Also, my side hustle was I wanted to put the tomato out there because if our neighbor's daughter did stomp on my tomato, then she would have rotten tomato all over her foot.
Oh.
You know.
Dude, I hope she did it barefoot.
Yeah.
Got moldy tomato all over her
Fuck you.
fucking nasty.
Fuck your kids. I don't give a fuck
Probably shouldn't
about your
talk
kids.
so loud.
I don't give a fuck about your kids. Fucking kids. I watch kids fall off bikes all day.
Dude, that's fucking insane. I can't
Yeah.
believe that shit. I was wondering why. I was like, dude, the fucking middle of my flower pot's just destroyed.
Yep. Actually,
What the fuck, man?
I got drunk and knocked it over. I lied about all that.
Did you really?
No.
Yeah, it's not you.
No, I'm not stupid.
she
I'm
actually
not
do that?
stupid or a child or a poor mom. What?
Do you actually? Yeah.
I'm confident that that's what happened because it was not that bad. And then we both came home from work one day and it was like kind of mushed out. And we were like, yeah, we can't have nice things. We should just we should grow plants with thorns. Roses. We could do rose bush. We could do Just thorns. We can
I'm just gonna start growing weed.
We should start, dude. If we grew weed, she would stomp on it or pick it.
We can't grow it outside. You have to grow it in here.
We could do it legally, well within the rights,
closet.
well within the standards of the law too.
If I grew it in that closet and put a lock on it,
would it smell?
Probably, but it wouldn't be illegal.
That's true.
So fuck you.
I'm game.
It'll just be like a
bolt lock.
Yeah,
a chain lock. Yeah. Dude.
It just opens enough that you can reach your tiny little fucking arm in there and fucking grab a nugget off. Yes, need to refill. It'd be like a little Harry Potter weed plant under the stairs.
Yes. I don't know the Harry Potter
theme
theme either.
You nailed it.
I'm king of not knowing themes.
You nailed it. Give me some themes. Give me the Marvel theme song.
I was going to do the Super Mario Galaxy 2 theme instead of something Marvel related.
What about the Star Wars theme song?
Highway to the copyright zone.
There you go.
Highway to the copyright zone.
Dude, it's like we're watching Star Wars again.
In a gag far, far away.
In a gaggly far, far away.
You want to watch Spaceballs sometime? Have you seen it?
Never seen it.
We should watch it. I think it's horrible. Actually, it's like one of those early, I don't know if it was the 90s or if it was the 1990s or the early 200s. I don't know. We should watch it sometime. It's
doesn't
funny.
Fucking matter, dude.
It's funny enough.
Do you ever just simmer down? You ever just like,
huh?
Whoa, crazy.
Do I?
Whoa, crazy.
Do I ever?
Yeah.
Not really.
You should.
At the end of the day, I just turn off and power down.
You know, like a little freak, like a little robot freak.
A little freak?
Yeah.
Freak in the sheets?
I'm looking at you,
little robotic freak in the sheets.
I don't like the way you just lay on the couch.
Sometimes I get in bed and I'm just like... You just gotta...
I'm just gonna fucking... I'm gonna turn your mic down and I'm just gonna fucking do this solo. Because I don't like the way you look. The way you...
You better turn it all the way off, but I'm just gonna fucking scream in the microphone.
Look at the way it fucking drew. Dude, what do you think about, have you had the Coca-Colas with coffee in them?
I haven't. I think someone talked to me about that the other day, and I was like, wow, that's really interesting. I'll have to try it. But it's one of those situations where you're like, oh, you're suggesting something to me that I'm not necessarily interested in? I'll have to try it, just being polite.
To try it, and you just never think about it.
I'll have to tie it to an envelope and stick it to my back so I remember to get them at the store when I'm at the store. Can you get them at the store, just like gas stations?
I got it at a gas station. I got it at Sheetz.
You got it at Sheetz? Sponsored by Sheetz?
I literally I think I got one of them because I was like, fuck it. Life's too short not to try it.
Yeah. Is it like a carbonated
coffee? I'm here to tell you, man.
Yeah.
Your life's too short to try it. You don't need it.
You don't need it? Is it carbonated?
Yeah, it's Coca-Cola.
It's like a Coke coffee.
It's Coca-Cola with like half a shot of espresso in it.
It's like Coke with creamer.
Yep. It's so gross.
Good try. Good attempt, maybe.
It's okay.
It could have been okay if it wasn't
It didn't keep
bad.
me awake. I'll tell you that.
Really? I've been slamming some 5-hour energy lately. I'm not going to lie.
Oh, that shit's cough medicine. I don't like that.
It's gross. It's not good.
It's a Red Bull life for me, bud.
Yeah. I mean...
I drink way too many Red Bulls. I need to quit that.
I mean... I stopped drinking Red Bulls because I used to do Red Bull vodka like at every party I would go to.
That's not a bad drink, though.
It's not, but I'd be like, this is going to keep me awake for the whole night, and it always will. The issue is that involves me being awake and rallying probably at some point, and then not being able to just pass out and sleep.
Yeah, when you can't get to sleep after, like, when you're, like, hammered and you can't get to sleep.
I take that back. I had 2 distinct parties that I remember that I got handed a Red Bull at the end of the night. I killed it, and then within 3 minutes was asleep.
Really?
Yeah, like I shotgunned.
The whole night?
One party I shotgunned, the other one I chugged it. It was at the end of a party, and I literally just chugged this Red Bull and fell asleep. Had horrible nightmares. Really bad nightmares.
Oh, I bet.
Just horrible. My mind was asleep, but my body was awake, essentially.
Dude, that's terrible.
Yep. Not the best.
That's awful, dude.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'll just drink a Red Bull and then go to a party, but like I always outrun it.
Yeah.
I always just get tired.
Isn't it weird to think about where we were at like years ago, and now we're doing this and doing that, and like
It's pretty wild.
if 10-year-old me saw 21-year-old me, he'd probably be like, no.
Hey yo, bro, what the fuck is
Like,
this?
he'd be like, hey yo, what the frick?
What the Jordan
What
doing?
the deuces? What are you deucing, man? What's going on? Why are you? I'm like, fuck right off, little kid.
Dude.
Fall off the bicycle. Break your
How-
arm again.
If you could go back in time and slap yourself at the age of
How hard?
15.
Yeah.
How hard would you slap that 15-year-old you?
Can this be used in court?
You're talking about yourself.
I'm talking about slapping a 15-year-old.
Time travel.
Yeah, still 15-year-old.
That's you.
Wait, if you time traveling pedos.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, shit, dude.
God.
Ah!
Say no more. Oh, God.
You can think of everything. I don't need to talk about it. Your brain already scattered to
Dude.
every possible solution
Fuck.
for that phrase that I spoke. Dude,
Jordan.
full force. Get the real hip rotation.
Leave it in.
Leave it in, dude. I'd be like, why'd you fall in that little pond, that little lake? Full rotation. Dude, maybe even a running start.
To just fucking...
Are they frozen in
Windmill.
time so you just get a guaranteed free shot, or you have to chase
Oh,
them?
no.
You have to track them down?
I would immediately go... Not going there. I would immediately go back to when I was like...
You said
15,
15, yeah.
Just like caught off guard, doing some dumb shit with my friends, and I just walk
Playing
up,
with toy guns, maybe.
Wapow! And I would just rock my shit.
And just sprint off into your time-traveling woods.
I would just disappear.
Yeah. You'd run off behind a tree. Bloop, you're gone. Pixelated. Time traveled.
The real question is, would it change the future?
Yeah, dude, you'd be fucked up. You'd live the rest of your life. You would
I
get
would
back
live
to
the
the
rest of my
future,
life.
and you'd have a scar from how hard you hit yourself.
Dude, what
that'd
if
be it.
what if I did that and I had a mental scar? I get back to my future, like my
Call it
present,
mental freeze.
my present self, and I'm just like retarded. I slapped myself retarded. Oh, that would be so bad.
You mean the future remains unharmed?
Yeah. Nothing.
You get back to the
nothing
future and
happens.
you're just as retarded as you were when you left. You went back in time to smack 15-year-old self. That's kind of retarded.
That's pretty retarded.
You got to be a special level of ed to do that shit,
Yeah.
Yeah. But on the topic of back in time, a little bit of a throwback. They're doing the updated series for iCarly,
Yeah.
and allegedly
that.
there's gonna be like some. I guess it's gonna be like a Fuller House where it's a little raunchier. It's a little more of an adult show.
Oh Jesus! Don't. Fuller House.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm
Raunchy? saying. Ranchy maybe. Craft.
It's more
ranchy.
sex orientated than like Full House ever was.
It's more
Like
adult.
it's yeah, exactly. It's a more adult show. They're talking about having like some like drinking undertones and some like adult undertones, whatever. What older Nick or Disney show, and I have one off the top of my head, a couple, Nick or Disney TV show would you like to see revisited? Because I was thinking Drake and Josh, where Josh is just a worn down TikTok star and Drake is a registered sex offender, and just watching all that drama and how that plays out.
Dude, that would be
right.
That would be great. They
Right.
could put it on fucking Comedy Central and just like
That'd probably be like an HBO special.
it's a documentary.
Comedy special or Comedy Central, yeah.
Drake and Josh
Yeah.
documentary.
Dun, dun. It's
Dude.
special victims.
Yeah. Law and Order. Drake and Josh. Special Drake and Josh victims unit.
And they're pairing up Drake and Josh, one being a died out TikTok star, and the other one being a registered sex offender. They're
Who's
like
a Vine star?
both criminals. No, he did well, have you seen his recent TikToks?
First of all, he was a child actor star. He was a
Well, yeah.
Nickelodeon star.
I guarantee he
He
made
just
more money
did
on Vine.
a lot of Vines.
Yeah. But like
Because of his relevance through that system.
Yeah.
platform.
but what are you thinking? And then I think I had another one
I don't know, man, because those are really like they've really got all the good shows.
well, I was thinking a little bit of a throwback.
Like, I would say,
Good
like-
Luck Charlie,
That's
but
a Disney show.
well, I'm saying like Disney and Nick, but
Oh,
like
okay, I
Good
got
Luck
you.
Charlie, but like 10 years down the road
That would be
when
sick.
she like
I
gets
would-
pregnant at the age of 8 or 17.
Yeah,
Yeah.
17.
At the age of 17, she gets pregnant. Good luck, Charlie.
Good luck,
And her
Charlie.
parents kick her out.
Dude.
They're just like, we taught you, we like raised you good. Good luck, Charlie. They boo her
Good
on the
luck,
street.
Charlie. Dude, that would be fucking hilarious.
Dude, it just hard cuts to her living in like a half bedroom apartment.
Yeah, she just lives in a studio
Her
apartment.
twin bed is like smushed in the corner, like the corners are like
He's just
folded up on the
abusive
wall.
boyfriend.
It's
Dude, that would be so fun.
like a crack baby.
It's just like it's just shameless too.
It's just shameless.
Good luck, Charlie.
It's good luck shameless.
Good luck, shamed one. Dude, that would be so
Dude.
good.
Or what if we
I
got
wanna
like
see,
a
I want to see Lab Rats remade.
lab rats? Yeah. Yeah.
But
Like in like more of the undertone of like Invincible, where like everything's super gory and everyone just gets fucking like turned
Yeah.
to red powder, like a red.
but
mist.
instead of okay, so you know the guy Red Mist. That's a good one.
Yeah,
Kick ass.
Red-
I'd like to see that come back.
yeah, yeah,
Fucking Fogel.
faggle.
Dude, leave it in.
Leave it in. That's not a curse word. That they call them that.
Yeah,
It's a reference to the movie. They call them faggle because
his name
his
was Fogel.
homosexual orientations. And his name was Fogel.
Everybody always says, "Oh my God, I love McLovin. He's so funny." I'm like, dude,
That's not his
Fagel is
name.
so much more funny,
Yeah, it's not his name. Born and raised, birth name Faggle.
dude. When Jonah Hill calls him Fagel in that movie for the first time, I just lost my shit. I was like, "Fuck!"
Oh my god, that's such a good movie, dude.
So good.
Did we went from talking about watching? Did we talk about from Kick-Ass to
Super bad.
Superbad?
Yeah.
Wow, those two movies. I don't know why I grouped together. I don't know how we made that bridge. But I don't know why. Whenever
They're
I think
like the
of
same
Superbad
movie.
and Kick-Ass, I think the names are swapped. And I know it's because like Superbad, I feel like would be an appropriate title for Kick-Ass.
I don't know why Superbad is called what it is.
I don't know. We need an updated version of Superbad.
I agree.
Where like Jonah Hill and Michael Cera
They all just
and
come
Bill
back.
Hader and
They all
Seth
just come
Rogen.
back.
Yeah, but like Bill Hader and Seth Rogen are like chiefs or whatever. They're like super high up in like the police department or homeless. Yeah,
Dude,
they just
Bill
go-
Hader is
Oh
a
my
treasure.
god, dude! Does Bill Hader? He doesn't do live shows anymore, does he? If he does,
Probably
we should.
not.
If he does,
Yeah,
we
I
should
think he's
spend.
more of like an actor.
Yeah, but if he does, we should spend all of our money and go see like some Bill Hader stand up. But I was thinking, like a live action Kids Next Door. Well, no,
I don't think I've ever seen
that
it.
because that would be Kids Next Door, like the cartoon.
Yeah.
We'll watch it sometime. That's like my childhood. It's pretty good. It's pretty cool.
I don't really give a fuck about your childhood.
I don't really give a fuck about your parents or their parents. Sorry. Cry about it.
You had to recover on that parents joke because you knew a fucking heater was coming.
What?
I said you had to relax on that parents joke because you knew a heater was coming.
Oh, what are you gonna say? Oh, what are you gonna say? My parents are divorced. Okay, my family's broken. Go ahead. Tell your heater.
Dude, he's 8-miling me right now.
Tell your joke.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. I have my grandparents. I don't have a hole in my chest. Like I'm chilling, dude. Like my life is alright. I can't complain.
Dude, what do you mean?
Dude,
You're
Poppy,
like
Poppy had an
5'4".
incident the other day. Poppy had an incident at work. He hurt himself,
Pissed himself.
and then the next day was back to work again. We're like, motherfucker, you're old.
What did
like,
he do?
I don't know. He like fucked up his shoulder or something, and then he like went to the hospital, and then the next day he was back to hanging shelves.
Yeah.
You fucking psycho.
He's a man. That's what men do.
He's an old man.
Yeah.
Dude, he's old. He's up there. He's up there with like the.
I don't see you ever going over to cut his lawn. The silence speaks volumes.
Maybe like Rugrats live action with like actual babies.
Dude, how does your brain do that? I don't even remember what we're talking about.
I don't either, dude. I just like the awkward sounds and then the hard cut of me changing the subject because I don't want to answer our question.
In comparison to Destiny, how big do you think that king size blanket is?
Like per square destiny.
Like if we just
That's a new measurement, new way of measuring per square destiny.
In the blanket, if we laid her in the middle, how do you think we could roll her up tight enough that she couldn't get out? You think there's enough blanket there to wrap her up?
Audibly nodding my head. Yeah. Yeah, I think we could.
We'll see.
Yeah, maybe.
If Destiny goes missing, you guys didn't hear a thing.
Oh, I shouldn't talk about this on the podcast, but I'm going to anyways. So my coworker was suspect that his girlfriend was cheating on him. So I should have stayed clear. My hands should have stayed washed of the situation.
Oh, Jordan.
We're going to call him Benjamin, is what we're going to call him. Little boy Benjamin. So Benjamin...
Dude, you fucking suck.
No, I helped him. Like, he watched me do everything, so I'm in the clear. Like, I was helping him, and I really, honestly, the situation was really shitty and sad, and I should have just stayed clear of it. But he was like, hey, can you, like... Because I made jokes about, like, adding his girlfriend on Facebook, and he's like, I'll fucking kill you. And then he's like, hey, I think she's cheating on me. Can you help me? And so I, like, add her on Facebook, and I, like, message her. And, like, it takes her a day. She messages me back, and then I message her. And then every, like, 15 seconds of me messaging her, she replies. Like, instant. I'm like, all right, so step one, maybe just don't talk to, like, strangers while you're in a relationship. Like, if a guy, here's the thing, if a guy messages a girl that's in a relationship and she replies, I'm sorry, I'm in a relationship, that's fine, but it also implies that, like, hey, if I wasn't with this fuck,
right,
I'd be wide open right now.
Yeah.
Like, it's kind of like a way of saying, not right now.
Yeah.
Almost.
Maybe later.
Maybe I'm reading into it too much, but like,
no, I agree with you in that.
That's how you feel. Just don't reply. Just don't reply. Like, if someone's messaging you, you don't know them, and they're like, you're clearly dating someone, just, like, ignore it.
Yeah.
Like,
it's that simple.
You don't need it. You don't have any reason to want to have this encounter. Anyways, just a little bit of a peeve. She did not do that. We talked for a while. Talked about where she's going to school next semester. Talked about how, like...
Why did you do this?
Because I wanted to catch her lacking.
Oh.
To see if I could. I was curious. I was like, I want to see if I can like help my boy, because he was also really sad about it, and I had been telling him all day just to break up with her. And I was like, if they break up, he'll stop talking about it. And then she said some hurtful things, which I'm not gonna say. And then, like, he was with me for the whole conversation.
And said some hurtful things.
She said, I was like, just like have a conversation. It's better to communicate than just go through silence. Like, if you're not gonna talk about it, you're not going to figure it out, and it's not going to get any better. You got to have the communication. It might suck for a day, might suck for just the conversation, but if it means that you're going to be happy in a relationship and you're going to be more comfortable with your other, then good, and that's probably for the best. And she said, I don't know if it is for the best. And I was like, okay, blocked. And I was like, that's really upsetting. I don't want to be anywhere near this drama anymore. I was like, God. Blocked. I was like, oh, she blocked me. I blocked her. I was like,
she blocked me. I blocked her, bud.
Yeah. Sorry, Benjamin. She blocked me. I blocked her. You know, like, is what it is. Do, I genuinely feel bad about being anywhere involved in that conversation.
No,
and I'll be like, they broke up. So
technically, I'm in the clear.
Yeah, sucks for their kid though. Oh yeah, she was pregnant. I didn't say that.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he got her pregnant.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Are they still together?
I was like, Benjamin, why didn't you just, like, pull out or wear a condom? He was like, I tried to pull out, but she wrapped her legs around me. And I was like, Benjamin.
Oh, dude, that's sexual assault,
I was like, Benjamin, knock a bitch out.
That's sexual assault,
I was like, if we're hitting it raw, you're not on birth control, and, like, you, like, lock me down, I'm going to knock you
Also,
the fuck out.
how weak are you, Benjamin?
Well, that's the thing. When he gets hard, he's got, like, a 13, 14-inch cock, so
Damn.
all of the blood in his body just rushes to his cock, and then he has weak arms and legs.
It's all heavy.
Basically a starfish. When he wakes up in the morning with morning wood, he has to wait for it to go down before he can wake up.
Wow.
He can't physically move his arms and legs, just tingles.
He wakes up with it morning wood, and it's physically so long that it pulls him forward and it sits him up.
Yeah, dude. We make jokes because he's a smaller guy, but he weighs 200 pounds because he's got like a 70-pound cock.
Jesus.
Yeah.
My God.
We made jokes about it with the managers and with the.
Oh my God.
Yeah, dude. Everyone loves this guy. He's such a joy to have around, and he so genuinely makes me laugh from his jokes, because it's like a grown-ass man telling stories like a toddler. You know?
It sounds like you, buddy.
Yeah, and my stories make you laugh. It's just really funny when he talks. And then we had this game at work where me and another coworker would make him say big words to the other coworker. Like, my other coworker got Benjamin to tell me that I have you have a tiny tangled urethra. And I was like, did you tell him to say this? And he was like,
What'd he say?
He meant to say, you have a thin urethra.
You have a thin urethra?
Yeah, he said you have a tiny
insult?
small urethra.
Urethra.
And I was like, is that a fucking Pokemon?
When
Urethra, I choose you.
When I read that, I thought it said Maritha.
Maritha? I've got your picture. Dear Maritha, count me in. Pen.
Dude, imagine writing a song for a girl named Maria. Like, who's named Maria?
Yeah. Or Stella.
Stella,
yeah, it's another All Time Low song.
Unfamiliar.
It's a good song. Dude, we're going to see All Time Low in concert. I'm genuinely, what is that, like 3 weeks out? That's 3 weeks out, my dude.
That's pretty fucking sick.
And I'll be sure to talk to you all about it, constantly, 24/7. I think the next podcast will be just me talking about All Time Low.
Speaking of the next podcast, buddy.
Next podcast after the concert.
I'm super fucking hungry right now.
You really hungry, bud?
Yeah.
How hungry? What
Like,
could you eat right now?
I'm pretty fucking hungry.
What can I feed you?
Maybe a couple baby carrots.
Do we have baby carrots?
Baby carrots and some grapes.
Can I feed them from you off the vine, the baby carrots?
You have to throw them into my mouth from across the room. You have to put them in your mouth and them across the room to me. Let's get some fucking food.